Hey everyone, welcome back to Ned Plays Metal Gear Solid. We last left off with the battle against Sniper Wolf in the snowfield. This is the door we're supposed to go into next, but first we want to check out the rooms that are around the snowfield because they do have some pretty good items and a good way to restock all of your ammunition before you move on. But pretty much every room is guarded by security cameras, so you will be using a lot of the shaft grenades. And one of the rooms actually has the last cardboard box that would help us transfer back to here faster if we ever need to go back to like the tank hangar or anything like that. I think it's in this room actually. Yeah, there it is. And fully on that. Now we have the last box. Cardboard box C to Snowfield written on it. And actually the truck is right here for it. You just pop in there if you need to go to the tank hangar or the nuclear storage building. That's where you head off. And while I'm running to the other side, I do want to thank everyone that left me a little birthday comment. I really appreciate it. I had a great day. It was relaxing. I'm glad I was able to put out a video. But once again, thank you. And actually, one of my best friends got me Metal Gear Solid HD collection, so that will definitely be a part of some future Let's Plays down the pike. But now this room. I think there's just more shaft grenades in here. Yeah. There's one room here that I really am not sure if I'm gonna... you'll see when I get there. I know there's not a camera in here. This is a room up here that like I said, I'll just show you why I hate this room. Okay, let me just... Innocent looking room enough. But look at all the claymores that they have riddled in there. Let's see if I can get in there without it one blowing up on me. I actually spent a little bit of time off screen before I started recording this, getting rid of claymores, because if you have a full inventory of claymores and try to pick some up off the ground, it doesn't let you. It just says it shakes like the ration does, and so you can really end up like putting yourself in a little pickle. And there's Sniper Wolf still dead. And this is a level 7 door. We can't enter that right now, but we do get the level 7 card eventually. And this is another room. You use the last shaft grenade to head on down. Come on. And I actually had this ready. This is back in the day when you had to switch out the CDs. Only takes a second, guys. Now there is no immediate threat. I say that now, but we're in the furnace area, and you can pick off a guard with your sniper rifle if you're fast enough, which is him right there. And like I said, you get hit him anywhere in his body, and that should be an automatic kill. Okay. And there should be no other guards around except for the ones on the bottom staircase over here. But there's no really any easy way to get them. And an elevator we can't take yet. Now this is how this part works right here. We have to ledge crawl to the other side. However, this thing moves left and right and can push you off. When it's stopped, you could touch it, you could walk up against it, but if it moves for a second and touches you, it will knock you off, and it is an instant death. which I hope I don't do right now. And you can't crawl to the left or right while you're crouching on the ledge like that. See, I'm touching it right now. I should pass over my head now. And it's gotta fully pass you, because if you stand up while like it's still kind of over his right shoulder, it will knock you off. And there's one guard down there. I can't remember if he uses from the stairs or not. This should work. I should be able to use the sniper rifle here, and he won't. I'm too far out of his line of sight.
What was that noise?
That'll work. Blind luck, gentlemen and ladies. And there is no fence here, so you can fall off in there if you're not careful. And that does, once again, it is an instant kill right off the bat. I think that was all that's really down. There was a little bit of ammo. I guess I'll just show you how. There's really no reason to come over here. You just gotta watch out for the steam. All of this really over here is just to refill some of your ammunition. There are some cameras over here, but I think it's just more ammunition. I might as well just set them right here. And you gotta be careful, like I said, you can fall off. Might as well not let that food go to waste over there. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, your food can freeze, and you have to come back here to actually thaw it out. I don't know why it froze here though. I was in a furnace. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I was outside though. That'll explain it. Let's see. I'm still trying to remember all this area as I move on. The further and further you do go in, you do have trouble refilling your ammunition, so you just want to keep refilling your ammunition. That should be good. Like I said, always, I don't know why I haven't been doing it, but always keep your body armor on, especially when we're this far into the game. This being one of the reasons. Funny, someone said in my last comment spot I use so much bullets. Because I'm really bad at shooting, that's why. it's a kind of a running joke with me and my friends of how bad my eyesight is. It is pretty bad. Like I could be in the front yard and count chickens in the back porch. Totally missing this guy. If I was wearing the body armor there, that would have been really difficult. Now this is another little deceiving area because for that particular reason. Go ahead and use that. There is... Let me see, I could probably get under this without using a shaft grenade. Let's try to get under here. I'm probably too far out. This is one of the most deceiving parts right here. There's a nice little ration. And my radar's jammed. But we still have the thermal goggles. Oh, nice and laced with C4 or claymores. I doubt I could get all of them without. Come on. That should be all of them. That's just ammo. Keep taking off the body armor. Always meant to keep it on. Practice what you preach, right?
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Oh, this is one of the areas that your food can actually freeze over. There's nothing you could do to warm it up until you get back to the furnace, though. Something you might want to be careful about.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Right off the bat, you want to put on your body armor. You also notice on the radar its field of vision. What you want to use in the first few hits of the fight is to use the remote control missiles. However, he's very fast on the draw, so you want to always try to be around him around the corner like that. And that's what I've been quite fast on the draw, because he will find the missile and destroy it right away. But I still think this is the best way to hit him. Stinger works pretty well, but the thing with a Stinger, you actually gotta get within his line of sight. And of course, with that big railgun, all his attacks will really hurt. Even with the body armor linked equipped.
Come on now!
We gotta wait for him to start going down a different path or something. Oh, this really sucks. I'm waiting for this. basically he starts charging soon. That's what I'm waiting for. And then we change the tactic up a little bit. And you can tell when it starts running because you heard it all over the screen. And that's it. I think with C4 you want to put it down when he's near you, because you can start losing track of where you planted it. Because basically you're going to plant it and run away from him and walk over it. And there's not really a way to lure him anywhere. Because he can go anywhere. And if you're ever just going to move on from there, just go ahead and detonate it, because it's not worth it to try to figure out where you planted it.
Are you here?
So if you're trying to use the Stinger missiles or the remote control, it would be really hard to try to get him right now, especially when he's sprinting like that. About to give up on this C4 as well. Fine. All the destruction you're hearing is he's destroying the crates, and they're blocking off the paths.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Now you can go back to the snowfield if you wanted to get the one of the levels, that level 7 door that's open, but we're gonna actually head back there later, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that when we get there. This area, there are easily like 15 to 20 armed security cameras with floors that give way. But we're trying to reach the door that's up there, so we're gonna just book it over there. And keep the shaft grenades out just in case. And I'm just gonna come up here because I know there's like ammunition up here. Should be enough. And here. We finally reached Metal Gear.